Hey everybody, Dr. Bulow here, and this month we're talking about back to school. And if you look us up on Facebook, and remember now the hashtags, hashtag, right, # revive, and then the theme. If you can't remember what these videos were about, you can find them on Facebook this one would be under the category of hashtag revive back to school. And but what I wanted to talk to you about was this can your child pass the test idea. Every month we have a different theme in the clinic. And in the research wall next to the TV here, we've got different articles that have to do with the theme of the month. And we really encourage you to take an article, take it home with you, read it, study it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you enjoy it, pass it on to someone who you think would benefit from it. But the one I want to focus on today is the Can Your Child Pass the Test article, okay? And it's not a test, not a math test, not a science or history test. This is a test on their spine and on their posture, right? So this Can Your Child Pass the Test article has all these different things that you can look at to see if your child may have a misaligned spine. And I just want to go over a couple of the highlights. These are things that we did with you, we do with all of our patients when they come in, is we have you stand up nice and straight, you march in place, you close your eyes, and you just kind of reset, right? And quite simply, there's a couple things that we look for that if you can be aware of them, you can look for these things in your own kids or in your spouse or your brothers or sisters. You can check on those you care about, right? So have them stand nice and tall. Have them roll their head and shoulders around and then just come to rest and look straight at you. And when you're looking at that person and you want to see if they can pass the posture test, we'll call it, here's what you want to look for. From the front, you should have a capital T, okay? A capital T like this. So right between the eyes, if you were to draw a line straight over to the ears and right through the eyeballs, that should be perfectly plumb and level to the floor. And then there should be a straight line right underneath that T, going through the nose, through the upper lip, lower lip, and jaw, right? So you don't want to see that T tilted to one side or the other, okay? If you imagine you're wearing a pair of glasses and you put a marble right on the front center, you don't want that marble to roll off to the one side or roll off to the other side. Now, if I take that same idea, the glasses and marble, and I turn to the side, then where your glasses come back and attach to your ear, that should also be a nice straight line. If I put a marble on it, I wouldn't want for my chin to be up like this, or I wouldn't want to be slouched over like this, because that marble would roll off the glasses forward or it would roll off the glasses backward. So that capital T from the front should wrap around to the side and touch the ears. And that should all be level with the ground, okay? And then one last thing is your shoulders and your spine as a whole. Have your child or have your friend kind of march in place and then just stand nice and tall. Now, what we're looking at is the shoulders here. We don't want to be like this, and we don't want to be like this. The shoulders sometimes are hard to kind of get a visual on, so I recommend looking at the thumbs, okay? So when someone stands and they relax and they just rest their hands at their sides, you don't tell them what you're looking for, but usually what will happen is they'll just rest their hands and their thumbs are just going to rest like this. And it's easier to see the thumbs, to see if one thumb is dropped lower than the other thumb. You'll kind of see that where they rest their hands on their pants, one thumb instead of fingers maybe drop below the other one. And that'll help you determine if their shoulders are twisted or not. Very often what you'll see, watch this, try it. You'll see if the capital T is leaning, okay, to this shoulder, usually this shoulder and this thumb will be elevated a little bit because that's your spine trying to compensate for that. So there are multiple tests and none of these are 100% all of the time, which is why we recommend getting the thermal screening done in here. But this is a nice at-home test that you can do on yourself and of course your loved ones to see if perhaps there's a spinal misalignment taking place. Super important as we get ready for school to get these kids checked. Make sure they have a strong foundation, a clear communication between the brain and the body so they can just be the best person that they were designed to be. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye now.